Good morning, everybody. This is Joanne Farrell. I think we should call back in because there's a lot of static on the line. Are there some people that are on headsets or on cell phones maybe?
Is your computer muted? It shouldn't have any feedback out of your computer.
Is my computer muted? Okay, we have to go back in.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's your second. Here, right here, right here.
I don't know. I close it.
There you go. Yeah.
It's not closed anymore. It stopped sharing screen for a second. And now, end show, and slideshow to the right. And then, yeah, down here, just mute.
I don't see your screen anymore.
Yeah, you just
Okay.
cut you off.
Okay.
Okay, so now go back and drop down, show clean screen 2. Yep. And then hit from beginning. Okay.
Okay.
Now you can dial back in, it should work. I think it was, there was feedback on our end.
Please enter your access code followed by the pound or hash sign. To enable audio controls, please enter your audio PIN followed by the pound or hash sign.
Try picking it up.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me without an echo now?
They
Oh,
can't.
they
They can't talk.
All
All right, my name is Joanne Farrell,
and
and we're going to talk about the voluntary severance program today. We see that we have about 35 people on the call. If you have questions on the call, there is a drop-down box on the right-hand side that you can provide questions to us. You will be muted from the presentation, so you can't ask questions on the phone. We're going to talk today about the voluntary severance program. The first thing we want to talk about is that there is a special program that's been entered between Frontier and the CWA, and it has two components of it. The retirement eligible employees who will have met the Rule of 75 or the modified Rule of 75 as outlined in the pension plan will have their severance benefit deposited into their cash balance plan. They do not have an option to get their severance in cash from payroll. Employees who are not eligible to retire will get their severance paid through payroll 30 days after they exit the company. If you are retirement eligible and you want to know your pension numbers, you can contact retirement plans at ftr.com. Retirement eligible employees are eligible for 3 years of medical, dental, vision, Medicare B reimbursement. the life insurance benefits would go for the life of the retiree. If you have questions, please feel free to ask the questions as we go through the webinar, and we can stop and address them. So the next slide will talk about pension plan payments. Your current cash balance plan has compensation credits and interest credits that are credited to your account each month by the 15th of the month. If you want to retire as of January 1, 2020, a retirement package will be available on the Milliman website. You can download that package and print it from your computer, or you can elect to have it mailed to you. That package will be valid for 180 days. If you don't act on that package, you will need to request a new one. Pension benefits take about 60 days to process after your paperwork has been completed. Annuity payments are processed on the first of every month. If you want a March 1 annuity, you will need to get your paperwork submitted to Milliman for the first couple of days in January. You can act on the package that they have on the website on 2020. That annuity would then go retro to January 1 and pay you the annuities for January, February, and March. Lump sums are processed on the 1st of the month and the 15th of the month. If you want a lump sum from your 1/1/20 retirement and you get your paperwork submitted in the first couple of days of January, you will get a lump sum payment, most likely in February. The next slide is going to talk about the benefits that you would receive as a retirement-eligible employee. Your active health care will end as of 12/31/19. Your retiree health care will begin as of January 1, 2020. These benefits will be good for 3 years. Your 2020 elections from open enrollment for medical, dental, and vision will automatically transfer from active coverage to retiree medical coverage. This may take a couple of days. So if anybody is planning on retiring, I suggest you get all of your medications in December and try not to plan any doctor's appointments the first weeks in January. Payment for your health care coverage will be the same payments that you are paying as an active employee for the first 2 years. The third year will be a payment as the active employees are paying based on their new contract. Any employee that elects an annuity will have monthly premium deducted. If an employee elects a lump sum pension distribution, they will get a bill from Milliman for this coverage. An ACH option is also available and used by many retirees. The life insurance benefits are different than your active benefits. The company paid life insurance is 1 times your salary as of 12/31/2009, rounded up to the next $10,000. If anybody needs to know what your pay was as of 12/31/09, the CWA website has a listing of job titles and pay for 2009. That benefit will reduce by 10% starting at age 66. At age 70, the reduction ends and the benefit has been reduced to 50%. For an example, if you had a $50,000 base pay in 2009 and you are 66 years old, by the time you get to age 70, your benefit will be $25,000. Supplemental life is available if you have it as an active employee, and it's available until you hit age 65. This benefit will not transfer. You will need to elect this benefit by contacting Milliman before 1/31/2020. Spouse and life coverages do not transfer to retiree coverages, but they are eligible to be converted. It is very important that you elect a beneficiary for life insurance, and you can do that by contacting Milliman. I want to let everybody know that this presentation is also on the CWA website.
Just on the third-year medical costs being
We were just checking to see if there was other questions going on. I think they're being answered. Okay, Medicare is a very technical federal program. If you or your spouse or an eligible dependent is Medicare eligible, meaning they are age 65 or older, or eligible based on Social Security disability, they are required to enroll in Medicare A and B prior to January 1, 2020. If an employee or a spouse or eligible dependent becomes Medicare eligible during the 3-year of coverage, the federal government requires the participant to enroll in Medicare A and B. To enroll in Medicare A and B, you need to go to Social Security. There is a premium required for Medicare B. Typically, that premium is about $160 a month. That premium typically is deducted from your Social Security. If you do not want to elect Social Security, Social Security will bill you. Social Security will also request that the company validate you have had coverage if, in fact, you are over age 65. Any forms that you get from Social Security should be scanned and emailed to the retirement plans at ftr.com mailbox. We will then return these forms to you, and you will need to return it to Social Security. Medicare A is the hospital coverage. That coverage is free. Medicare B is the doctors and drug lab fees. Medicare B is what will cost a premium. Medicare D are the drug plans. You do not need any Medicare D plans if you're covered under our program. Our program has credible coverage, and if in fact you elect an additional drug plan, the federal government can kick you out of our plan. So Medicare will require you to complete paperwork and to set up payment for your Medicare B. If you're already eligible for Medicare, it may take some time for them to get you set up. You will need to contact Milliman with your Medicare ID number, and you will then be set up for a Medicare B reimbursement of $33. That reimbursement is available to whomever is eligible for Medicare. Once you are enrolled in Medicare B and you've contacted Milliman, Milliman will contact Anthem so they will know that you are Medicare primary and our plan will be secondary. Medicare will pay your first claims, and then Frontier's plan will pay the secondary claims. Medicare coverage typically covers 80% of the Medicare fee. The doctors are not allowed to bill you for the remaining fee. So if there is a doctor's charge of $100, Medicare will pay 80%, so it will be $80. The company plan will pay the additional 10%, and then you would pay the remaining 10%. And all of these payments are based on the Medicare approved rate. If anybody has specific questions on their Medicare situation, you can email us at retirementplans@ftr.com so we can help you. The next slide is for employees who are not eligible for retirement. Employees will have 6 months of subsidized medical coverage under COBRA. That means your current cost for medical you will pay through a bill by WageWorks. After the 6 months, you are then eligible for an additional 12 months of COBRA coverage. On the left-hand side, you will see the COBRA rates. These are monthly rates for 2020. The company, I'm just letting a train go by. The subsidized coverage does not cover dental and vision. You may elect dental and vision COBRA for 18 months.
For 18 months.
And those fees are on the right-hand side of the slide. If you want life insurance, you can contact Securian, and they will provide you information about conversion. You would need to do that within 30 days of separation. Employees that are not retirement eligible will receive their severance within 30 days after separation. That will make it a 2020 taxable impact. The next slide is on 401k. Your participation in the plan will end once you exit the organization. No 401k deductions are allowed from severance pay or unused vacation payouts. Employees can leave their 401k balances in the plan until they are age 70 and a half. At age 70 and a half, you are required to take a minimum distribution. Employees with outstanding loans will have 90 days to repay the loan or make arrangements with Fidelity. If no payments are made within 90 days, the loan will be considered default and a distribution from the plan will result. Fidelity will issue a 1099-R reporting the unpaid balance as taxable income. It's very important to know what your balance is for your loans before you elect any program.
any program.
If you want to keep
If you
your
want
money
to keep your money
in the 401k
in the
plan
401k plan
and you elect to
and you
retire
elect to retire
or terminate from
or
the company,
terminate from the company,
there is
there
an
is an
$8 maintenance fee that applies on a quarterly basis. Fidelity is available for you to discuss any open questions on distributions, rollovers, or loans. The next two slides are general questions that we've been answering for employees. We hope that this will prompt some questions from you.
We hope that this will prompt some from you.
Do I need to elect my pension as of January 1?
As of January 1.
You do not need to elect
You
your
do not
pension
need to elect your pension
at January 1.
at January 1.
You can elect your pension at any time. When you get a pension package, it is available for 60 days. If you do not act on it for 60 days, it will expire and you will need to request a new package. Will my cash balance pension continue to receive interest credits if I left it in the plan? Yes, interest credits are applied monthly. If I'm retirement eligible, how do I request a package from Milliman? As of 12/20, a package for January 1 retirement package will be posted on the Milliman website. You can download that package or you can hit mail and you will then have the most current package available to act on. Again, you have 180 days to act on that package. If I'm not retirement eligible, can I elect my pension benefit?
Can I elect my pension benefit?
Yes. You can contact Milliman when you want to elect your pension benefit. If I'm in the process of a divorce, can I still retire? Yes, you can retire. However, your pension benefits will be dependent upon a qualified domestic relations order. Timing of the payment may be delayed up to a number of years. Anybody going through a divorce should really find out what process their quadro is in. If I elect to take the annuity, what is the timing of when I can expect to receive my first payment? Your first payment will be made approximately 60 days from all completed forms returned to Milliman. So if you wanted a January 1 retirement and you downloaded the 12/20 package and you got your paperwork in early January, your first annuity payment would be March 1. That annuity payment would have January's money, February money, and March money. The next question is Frontier Communications Pension Plan insured? Yes, the pension plan is insured by the PBGC Corporation. This is an insurance that all corporate pension plans are required to have. Frontier pays approximately $20 million a year in PBGC premiums. On the CWA website, there is a PBGC annuity amount. Your pension benefit is insured under that annuity schedule. For medical coverage, how do I pay for coverage under the Frontier Retiree Medical Plan? If you elect a monthly annuity, your premium will be deducted. If you elect a lump sum, you can set up automatic deduction from your checking account or receive a monthly bill. You can contact Milliman to set up payment arrangements. When should I enroll in Medicare A and B? Please enroll in Medicare A and B after you've been accepted into the program and prior to 1/1/20. What happens if the retiree is Medicare eligible and the spouse is not? The retiree will have primary coverage under Medicare, and the Frontier plan will coordinate with Medicare for secondary coverage. The spouse and dependents will continue to have their coverage under the Frontier Retiree Medical Plan. If I, my spouse, or eligible dependents become Medicare eligible within the 3 years, is it a requirement to enroll in Medicare B? Yes. Medicare eligible recipients will have to enroll in Medicare Part B. Frontier coverage will coordinate with Medicare. Does my Medicare B reimbursement automatically begin once I sign up for Medicare B? No, you must provide Milliman with your Medicare ID number in order to receive the $33 Medicare reimbursement. Your spouse and eligible dependents are also eligible for the Medicare B reimbursement if they are enrolled in Medicare B. Can I keep my spouse and child life insurance? You can convert your current policies by contacting Securian within 30 days of separation. All of the contact information is on the last page of this presentation. For 401k, do I have to withdraw my 401k immediately after I terminate? No. You can keep your 401k money with Frontier until you are age 70 and a half. At that time, the IRS requires that you begin to withdraw payments from your 401k. What happened to my loan? Please contact Fidelity to determine your options for continuation of loan payments after termination. Loans will default after 90 days and will result in a taxable distribution. Will 401k contributions be deducted from the non-retirement eligible VSP payments? No. Severance is not eligible for 401k contributions or match. If I'm not retirement eligible, how soon will I receive my severance? You will receive your severance within 30 days of separation. Will wage garnishments be deducted from my check? Yes. Any wage garnishments, tax levies, child support would all be deducted from the severance. Is COBRA coverage the same as my active coverage? Yes. COBRA coverage allows you to continue the same coverage you had as an active employee. How do I pay for COBRA? Once enrolled, you will receive a monthly bill from WageWorks, Frontier's COBRA administrator. Can I convert my LTD coverage? There is no LTD conversion option. If I'm retirement eligible, that may be on disability or workers' comp, would my coverage end if I elect this program? If you are on workers' comp, your claim is still active. You will be required to retire and enroll in this program to be eligible for the payment. Any work comp claim after you retire will be managed with the insurer that is insuring your benefit. If you are on short-term disability, again, you will need to enroll in this program, and you would be required to retire and exit the company as of 12/20. There would be no further disability benefits paid from Frontier payroll. Your active coverage will go through the end of December, and your retiree medical coverage will begin January 1. If you are a non-retirement eligible employee and you have a workers' comp claim or a disability claim, your work comp claim will be open and again handled through the insurer. Your short-term disability claim will end if you elect this program and are accepted, and your medical coverage will go through the end of December as an active employee, and then your COBRA will begin the 1st of January. Any employee that's on workers' comp that has a surgery scheduled should not change those surgeries. They should go through any of the required treatment. Workers' comp will continue to pay health benefits. Your lost time benefits through workers' comp will be dependent upon the insurance carrier. So the next page is the timeline. The window election period started on 11/26 and will end on 12/6. All completed applications need to be submitted to HR Severance at FTR.com by 12 noon Eastern Standard Time on 12/6. That's tomorrow. Confirmation notices will be provided to employees when they're received. If you do not receive a confirmation notice, please contact HR Severance at FTR.com. Employees will be notified of their status by HR Severance as soon as practical after the lists are reviewed by the company and the union. The company and the union are scheduled to meet the week of December 9th to review these lists. Employees who elect and are accepted for the VSP will be required to exit on 12/20. The next page is a checklist for retirement eligible employees. This will be a good reminder of everything that needs to happen. The first thing is your severance payment will be deposited into the pension plan as of 12/31/19. You can view it as of 1/15. Milliman will provide a 1/1 retirement package as of 12/20 that you can download or elect to have it mailed to you. The 12/20 package will have an estimated severance benefit and estimated compensation credits so that you can elect a benefit for 1/1/20 as soon as possible. If you do not want a 1/1/20 retirement package, you will need to contact Milliman to request a different date. If eligible for Medicare, contact Social Security for enrollment into Medicare B prior to January 1. Upon enrollment into Medicare, contact Milliman to receive your Medicare B reimbursement. Contact Milliman to designate a life insurance beneficiary and elect supplemental life if you're interested. You need to elect supplemental life by January 31st. Contact Fidelity when you are ready to review options on your 401k. There is the last page has all the important contact information. Again, this information is on the CWA website. You can download it, hold on to it, and you can certainly contact us at retirementplans@ftr.com if you have questions. We're going to mute the phone right now and see if you have questions that we can answer. Please, any questions, email, on the right-hand side, there's a drop-down box that you can put questions into.
There's such an echo. I was like, every time.
I don't know why. Someone said there was, and I said, he said it was through his computer, though. I said, call back in, so then I didn't hear back from him, so.
It could be because any one person who's on, it could be echoing back from that computer.
I don't know.
Did you answer that? Can you find out our pension information?
Yeah, I answered all of them.
Okay, everybody. We haven't gotten any recent questions. I believe all the questions that have been asked have been responded to. Again, if you have some personal questions that you need help with, you can contact us at retirementplans@ftr.com. And we wish you all the best of luck. Thank you.
Okay, you can hang up. Okay, so now Debbie, echo. All right, let's close it. So Debbie, go into the webinar. Go. Joanna, stop sharing screen. No. Yeah. Okay. Very good.